I've always known that I should love myself. A simple two-word concept repeated endlessly that never really held any substantial weight to me. But cliches are cliches for a reason, and I think our life experiences are what supplement real meaning to those words. I've never been able to fully prioritize myself first, but I'm at a point in my life now where learning self-love is my next step to become closer to my ideal self and attract the things that I want from life. I'm not gonna lie, right now I feel pretty shitty. It's like a period before finals season, and I've literally had all my hours today to do anything I want, and I've just been so down because I feel like I've just been floating around. I don't know, I feel gross, I feel ugly, unmotivated, insecure, and I feel like I don't have anyone that's close to me. And I'm scared because normally when I feel jaded about the people around me, I can usually turn to things like art, poetry, work, or something like that, but I don't even feel the desire to use that as an outlet. So if my outlets don't speak to me and I don't have people to distract me or to communicate with about it, then what am I supposed to do? I don't usually self-destruct or anything because it's like worst case scenario, I'll go work out and I'll feel better, right? But I went to the gym today and I just felt so ugly. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was kind of just like, what is that? You know what I mean? I was like, I really don't want anybody I know to even look at me right now. So I just left. I just felt so shitty. My conclusion for that was my most healthy outlet right now would be to just spend a lot of time alone and do some self-discovery, self-care, self-work, and try to find my way back. I figured out exactly what I'm gonna be doing to recenter myself. I'm just gonna make this a week-long thing. There are 7 things that I need to complete every single day. I'm gonna eat clean, exercise, keep my space clean, which includes my bedroom and the kitchen, because sometimes I make a mess and I'm like, okay, I'll just clean it up at the end of the week or something. But every day I wanna have the completely organized and clean room. On top of that, I'm gonna have a cute fit and just feel good about myself. I'm not gonna do social media for the entire week so that I can block out all the external noise. I'm gonna read a book every night and make sure to treat myself in some way, whether this be face masks, watching a movie, or doing art, or even make myself a nice meal and buy all the necessary ingredients for it or something like that. That sounds really fun. Oh shoot, that sounds so fun. I should do that. I guess I'll update every day from now until then. Background noise is pretty loud, but a realization I came to walking from the gym to my meeting that I'm about to have in a couple minutes is that I've been working on my confidence for a really long time, and I think I am confident in most situations, but I think internally I still have, oh thank God the noise is down, I think I still have extreme self-worth issues. When it comes to talking to people I don't know, I always assume that they have more value than me. I don't know what to say, or think that the things that go on in my life aren't interesting enough, or kind of just thoughts that my existence as a person isn't good enough, basically. Maybe that's the next thing I have to address within myself. Maybe raising my self-worth will let me actualize fully who I am as a person or whatever. I'm just sitting on a ledge over here, sipping my tea. But yeah, I hope one day I can believe that the words I say are valuable regardless of what context and situation, and just be okay with taking up space and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna go do some work now. I don't have a super healthy relationship with food right now. A lot of this relationship is emotional because it represents comfort and indulgence to me. So when I'm not doing well mentally, I feed myself suboptimal foods that create comfort in my mind, but not in my physical body. This leads to feelings of lessened self-worth because I lose confidence in myself, feel weak for not being able to suppress my cravings, and feel shitty when my body feels disgusting. I've struggled with binging a lot throughout my young adulthood, and I'm going to break the 4th wall here to say that I lost many internal battles against binging this entire week. That's really good, especially the cheese and the meat. I mean, this is really basic, but so bomb. I feel pretty fulfilled right now. I ate much more food during meals than necessary, along with a lot of chips and candy until my stomach hurt. I struggled for a very long time to not eat this, but I ended up getting a container, so I'm gonna take it home. I need to keep my promises to myself. This is my outfit for today. It's comfy and looks cute. I added water to my list just because I do think I need to drink more water. And it helps me when I have cravings and fills up my stomach. This is my breakfast for today, chia seed pudding with granola. I honestly don't know how healthy this is because there's so much like sugar. I know honey is not just sugar, and chia seeds are supposed to have good things. I put soy milk in it, and this granola is also supposed to have good nutrients, so it's the concept that matters. I think this type of relationship with food is too normalized in our consumption-based culture. Although it's understandable, it's not one that I want to have. I will be trying the macaron that I got yesterday just because I struggled so long not to eat it last night, so I want my gratification. Ultimately, I want to feed my body with the intention and love that she deserves. Dude, that's good as fuck. It's strawberry milk flavor, and the cream definitely tastes like strawberry milk. Oh, this is called a fat caron, by the way, from TPO Cafe. I don't think I can eat the whole thing though. It's like pretty greasy. I'm just gonna save this for later. That's really good though. I spent all of today inside, so it's been like 7.5 hours sitting in front of my computer for the most part. Understandably, my brain is fried right now, and I think I'm starting to get a headache. I really need to take a break. What I'm thinking of doing is just like sitting here in silence for 10 minutes, thinking or reflecting. The overall theme of what I need in my life right now is slowing down in silence and peace. I literally accidentally fell asleep and slept through my meeting time. Rip. Also, after being at home all day, I'm kind of missing like social interactions. I did open my social media a little bit. I like looked at 1 or 2 people's posts, but I left immediately after that. I feel like part of my purpose for doing this was to not have my mind cluttered by what other people are doing. So I'm still trying to protect my like mental peace a little bit. I didn't have to go to class in person and it's online, so we're back for the final, but I turned in everything, so that one's pretty much over. Yay. I think in general, what's less social media, I've been consuming a lot more content online and on YouTube that helps me learn about different things like spirituality, self-growth. I learned about femininity yesterday. I've been editing more of my YouTube videos just because I have time since I'm not mindlessly scrolling on TikTok. And I think this is a more permanent change I want to make because consuming content on social media, it's good in moderation, but after you keep on scrolling on TikTok for a while, the improvement to your life is very little. So I hope to spend less time on social media basically, except for content creation. I think like the quality and the aesthetic of your journal matters so much because I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the nicest journals that I've had. My students gave it to me. I can't believe I call them students. I don't know, it's just like the feel of it is so nice. This cover just feels soft. The paper inside is, I don't know, it just feels solid. Every time I write in this fucking journal, I feel like I'm in some other time. Like I can romanticize my life while writing in this because I just feel like I'm the main character or something like that. My handwriting is so much neater when I write in this. My words feel more valuable. This is the notebook that I usually write in and it's like nice, but I don't know, this in my pink font has completely different vibes from this like, vintage type. Oh my gosh. So yeah, if you're like having trouble being inspired in terms of journaling and you want to, I highly recommend getting a book that fits your aesthetic because genuinely I feel like it impacts the journaling experience a lot. This journal is going to be dedicated to all my thoughts on love. I think this is more of my like, I write exactly what's going on in my life, like, oh, this person did this and I feel whatever. This one is more abstract in terms of like my journey for love. There's parts on like romance and stuff, but I also journal my notes on femininity in here. Now, as I've been experiencing more fulfillment by myself, I started writing about my personal relationship with self-love in it. I'm excited to see where this goes. It has a lot of pages. Eventually, this notebook, low-key, might become a chronicle of my self-love journey in my young adulthood. Isn't that cool? Doing? This guy's like you see that? Dude, I want to climb a crane in the middle of final season. My biggest obstacle to self-love is my fixation on relationships with other people, both romantic and platonic. The more I'm around people, the more dependent I become on others and lose track of my own self. This book is talking about how they don't want to live forever because that ruins the meaning of life. And it's also about unsatisfying relationships and love stories. So this book kind of speaks to my identity at this point, because I've been thinking a lot about the universe recently, and then unfulfilling relationships and ideal love stories. And also the main character's name is Meg, so I have to consciously remind myself of where I want to be in life and think about what choices I need to make to best get there. Whether this means saying no to hanging out with people, not allowing a crush to take over my mind, and focus on my own projects over things other people want me to do. Good morning. I drank water and made my bed and stuff. I've just been editing for the past however long, and I'm really happy with the progress I made. But I'm about to wash this. And I'm about to post my YouTube video, so yay! Yesterday I learned about Pilates, completely correcting scoliosis. I heard about it from Julie Cho. So I'm gonna do some Pilates. While my video's uploading over there, and while my laundry is going, the cold white lighting of my room is kind of like mind-numbing to me. So when I have this sign on or my candle, the room just looks a lot nicer in general, like a lot more variety rather than like some asylum. And it's been helping me keep my mind proper while doing a shit ton of work.
Start with some lovely rotations. So we're going to bring the right hand and we're going to just bring it to the side of the head. And we're going to lift and open to that right side. So open.
Holy shit. I'm so stiff. I feel good. I want to do more of like feeling in line with the body. I'm gonna go dry my stuff and then head to school because I'm low-key about to be late. Finished that final, so on my way to the gym right now. The question then becomes, how do you learn to love yourself? I think the answer is pretty simple. All you have to do is choose yourself. But just because it's simple doesn't mean it's easy. It's not easy to critically assess your priorities. It's not easy to choose to delay gratification for the sake of your long-term benefit. It's not easy to be in tune with your body's need for rest and nourishment in favor of spending time with people. It's not easy to face reality and see through illusions of promise that other people hold. It's not easy to break through the pathways society paved for you. It's not easy to undergo self-discovery and find what your purpose in life is. It's not easy to want to put in the effort to love yourself. I was literally never good at choosing flowers, but I'm getting them for myself. Here are the flowers that I got. I did a little bit of research on what these flowers mean, just so there's like a little bit symbolic meaning. This is Veronica, and apparently the meaning of Veronica is fidelity and love. It's pretty popular at weddings and stuff. I got it because it drew my eye, and also since you give it to your special someone, I'll be my own special someone. Yes. Aren't they pretty? These are dianthus flowers. This one has to do with love, affection, gratitude, and admiration, which I thought was sweet because I want to show myself some self-admiration type of vibes. I mostly chose this because these flowers caught my eye specifically. You know, they kind of just spoke to me. They also match the frosty purple type of vibe of the Veronica. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm literally taking care of myself so well. And these are just filler flowers. I kind of want to know what they are, but yeah, I don't know. Comment down below if you know what these are and what they mean. These are the flowers that I got, and I really like the frosted purple color scheme. They give me like very elegant winter vibes, but also like some type of freshness. I don't have a favorite color, but if I had to choose, I would probably say purple because I don't know, it just seems the most complex to me. I'm just gonna trim the stems of all these flowers, and I actually have a bunch of soju bottles that I'm gonna use as flower pot. Disclaimer, I did not drink these myself. Yeah, I did not drink these myself. I used to never spend money on myself, but I've learned that investing in myself is so important because it teaches me to receive. I'm worth time and effort and money. I'm worthy of being loved and given more. And I think this mindset is so transformational because it really does attract abundance and better in life. I'm having the time of my life right now, being a little flower girl. But I've run into some issues, I think. These soju bottles are just too small. Okay, I took my toothbrush holder and I'm gonna use it as the vase for now until I finish that. That kind of means I gotta trim these shorter. Just a tad bit. Yay! I'm just gonna put all these like cutoffs too, just so they don't go to waste. There we go. Oh my gosh, look. Wait, this is actually perfect. It's so cute. Yay! I should get flowers for myself more often. Good morning. Today's the last day of this challenge. I have a couple things I want to do today. Like, I really wanted to shower, but I was like, okay, if I'm gonna gym later, then I should gym first, then shower. So I'm gonna go to the gym right now, hopefully dance a little bit, and then come back for my final at 3, which is just a presentation. The nice thing I'm doing for myself today was creating a new playlist. I'll tell you guys about the playlist as I think more about it while I'm walking. It's called Phantasm because I feel like I've been in this era where I always just idealize the person, expect them to be this ideal version, and it honestly never really works out. I'm just such a perfectionist that I can't accept something that's anywhere close to imperfect for a relationship. So I've just consistently been living like dreams and illusions when it comes to love and crushes and stuff. The Phantasm is kind of like representative of that. The mood of it is this whole vibe of artistry that I've been really liking recently. It's kind of like the neighborhood cigarettes after sex type. The feeling that I want the playlist to carry inside myself is me being, it's that candy girl aesthetic. Like, some of my bigger inspirations are Eva Doobie, Nessa Barrett. I just want to embody that type of mood and artistry. So yeah. And I feel like doing it helps me connect with myself more. I'm sweating so much. I love dancing, it's so fun. I really want to get better, but I know that takes time. Maybe I should never run again and only do dance. That was actually such a good workout. I'm like super good, and I'm just excited because I think next semester is going to be a semester of like physicality, health, art, self-love, chasing my desires and that type of thing. I'm really excited. I'm just gonna do my lessons learned right now. I just like feel really good right now, so I think it's a good time to talk about it. To be completely transparent, I didn't follow everything I was supposed to do. I did with some of them that I didn't think I was actually gonna do, like the being the bed every day. It's never even a habit that I really cared about making, but it honestly made me feel better because I think I'm learning just to like cherish taking care of my space better. I didn't read every night, but that's because I consumed a lot of like other content. Like, I learned a lot of stuff on YouTube, and I consumed like TV shows and my webcomic. So I don't know if that actually counts because I didn't specify whether I had to read a physical book. Dude, my arm fucking hurts. Actually, I think something that's important to say is that when I do stuff like this, I prioritize the overall message and takeaways rather than actually sticking to the plan. So if I feel like something is right, then I'm gonna do it. And I did like prioritize staying in tune with my needs and taking care of myself a good amount, because I did work on things that I wanted to, like music and editing my YouTube video, and I was productive. But I think the only thing that I completely failed on was eating habits. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's final season, and I think that final season is an automatic pass. I literally binge ate so many chips, so much chocolate and snacks, and I think I gained like 5 pounds this final season, which is pretty counterintuitive given that I said to myself that I wanted to take care of my physical body more. So that's probably something I'm gonna think more about. While I feel like this entire thing was really effective because the main purpose of it was to practice more self-love, I think I've finally experienced what it means to like truly feed yourself spiritually. And I think especially as a result of less social media consumption, I've been feeding myself intellectually, and I think that's something that I've been missing for a really long time, to be honest. And the more concepts and ideas I encounter, the more in tune I feel with myself, and the more possibilities I feel like there is to life and things that I want to do with myself rather than try to seek that from another person. I think after this week, I just feel a lot more in tune with myself, and again, I'm excited to go into my next semester chasing after the things that I actually want to do. So I think that's it for the vlog. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.